Hello everybody, my name's Freddy, and you're watching Freddy Plays, and in this episode of Freddy Plays, we're going to be starting an insane difficulty, random gen level of 7 Days to Die. Before we jump in, make sure you hit the subscribe button up there and the notification bell, which I'm pretty sure is next to the subscribe button, and that way you get to keep up with me and all the games as we play them, including live streams, which happen fairly regular, so keep in touch. We're going to jump straight in here. It's a brand new day, a brand new game. Let's start collecting some resources. We probably shouldn't start with the wood. We need grass first. So yeah, new games. Woo! Alright. Feel free to hit me up in the comments, guys. Any questions, any tips, suggestions, anything you've got for me, feel free to let me know. We're basically playing this as realistic as possible from a zombie perspective. So they're on Never Run. I know it's realistic, right? Stupid way to, I guess, put it, but you get what I mean. We are playing on Zombies Never Run, and we are playing on Insane difficulty, so if I get bitten, you know, we die. I was kind of going for that realistic edge, so 1 or 2 hits will kill us, which, you know, sucks, but it's all good. What do we need next? An axe. I'm just going to keep on sucking up this grass. Alright, we got to make some clothes now. For any of you guys who are first timers to the channel, you're more than welcome to troll through my 7 Days to Die lists. I've got several tutorials up, anything that could help really a new player. Some of it might be a little bit outdated because those are a couple of updates old at this point, so if you do go looking and you find something is out of date or wrong, just let me know in the comments and I'll have another squiz and maybe bang together a fresh video with the updated info. Shoes should be on their way. Yeah. So we need as many feathers as we can get. What do I want now? Wants me to wear everything I just built. That makes sense. Wear that, wear that, wear that, wear that. Done. So, for those of you who are completely unfamiliar with 7 Days to Die, or are just starting to sort of think about buying it or whatnot, it's a open world sandbox, survival zombie horror, crafting, creating, etc. It's a fun title. Did we get that one? We did. I've been playing this for a few years, kind of on and off. I did get it like real early on, and a lot of things have changed since. But it does mean I got super good value for my 20 bucks when I did buy it. What are we doing? We're making a bow and arrows. Got a bow, and we need some wood. But we've got an axe now, so that's handy. So basics for the new guys. When you first start up a new game, you'll get this little tutorial. It'll give you like 8 or 9 little questy things to quickly do. All of which give you a basic understanding of what materials will make what items, and where to find the most basic materials. So it's walked us through making some basic clothing to keep us warm, and it's made us a stone axe for chopping wood. We've grabbed a bunch of feathers so we can put together some arrows, and some stone, which we need for arrowheads. I'm just going to finish this tree off. So now we'll make 7 arrows. Only needs me to make 2, so 7's good. The bow, in my personal opinion, is probably your best bet early on, so long as you can aim. Headshots do the most damage, so always aim high. I'm sure we'll come across some zombies real soon anyway. This stuff here, the goldenrod flower, is handy as hell. You can make a tea with it, which not only quenches your thirst, but it will also increase your wellness. Again, for the new dudes in the crowd, sitting there going, well, what the fuck's wellness? Well, you see my health and stamina down there in the bottom corner? Well, I guess it's over there. No, it's over that side. It's over there to me, but it's over there for you guys on the opposite side. Monitors. You've got a stamina and a maximum health. Wellness, you can increase up to 200, which will increase your stamina and your maximum health. So the more wellness, the better. What are we doing here? We're crafting 3 frames. These are the, like, super basic building blocks. Literally, building blocks for making structures. Or repairing structures that you might find. Just quickly, there are 2 kinds of games you can play. You can play random gen, which is what I'm playing here. So this is a completely random generated world. I don't know where anything is or could be. No idea. It's completely random, hence the name random gen. Once you start a new game, sorry, I lost my train of thought for a second there. Once you start a new game, you can either play random gen, or you can play Navezgane. And Navezgane is kind of like the lore town for the game. And it's kind of the official canon story town for the game. So you can play there. In that one, all of the structures are predetermined. Everything's got a place. And it's kind of it's up to you to suss out the story and, you know, survive. But I just like random gen, you know. Don't like being told what to do, bruh. But yeah, I just prefer random gen. I don't know why, to be honest with you. I've earned some skill points. Cool beans. And then the last part of the tutorial stuff is finding the trader. If you look at the top of the screen, in the middle of the compass now, just above the M for the word time, you see there's a little speck. That is the trader. So he's been flagged on my map, so we need to go there just to round out the opening beginner quests. And then it's basically on us just to survive and do whatever the hell we want. I'm not... Look, tentatively, very tentatively, I'm not going to play this as a one game, one death sort of thing. Although that is totally something I could do. Let me know in the comments if you think I should do that. And then stone axe in. I just find that when I play those games, or when I play this game in that style, like one death and we're done, I tend to die straight away. It's almost like there's this implied pressure, and I just suck so hard and die instantly. And then when I'm playing not by those rules, I do pretty good. But it doesn't matter. For the time being, we're not going to play by those rules. So, for the moment, we're just having a bit of a romp. We're going to go check out the trader. I'll leg it there and then cut to when we get there, because sometimes it can be a bit of a hike. And then after that, we're just going to have to find a cozy place to settle down and make our home. So I'll see you guys shortly. Alright, so just quickly, we've just crested a hill, and you can see there's a few, like a small township over there. So I think what we'll do is flag that on the map. We will add a waypoint. Add a waypoint? How do I add a waypoint? I don't remember. Waypoints, shared waypoints, save a waypoint. There it is, quick waypoint. Alright, sweet. So over that way, I mean, that's probably not 100% accurate to where that small town actually is, but it gives me an idea and a direction to follow. Okay, I'm back on the road now to the trader. Alrighty guys, we have found the trading post. This is it right here. There'll be an NPC inside, which will allow me to trade, buy stuff, sell stuff, whatever. There is also a small... See that noise, that sound effect there? We'll go again. That sound effect indicates that whatever it is you're trying to do is within the boundaries of what is considered the trading post property. You can't damage the building that I'm aware of. I haven't ever really tried with like explosives or anything, so I guess it's possible you can. But also, you can't take shit that's not yours, basically. Nice. I wasn't sure if we had to get him with a single shot, but we did. These guys are savage, by the way. The wild boars, they are quite dangerous. Do not underestimate them on the higher difficulty settings. They will mess your shit up. I've been killed by a boar probably once or twice, just because I overestimated my DPS, and I didn't get quite the clean shot that I wanted, or, you know, at the last second he noticed me and I didn't get the damage bonus or whatever, and they charge pretty quickly, and if he gets straight up to you, on a higher difficulty setting, a couple of hits in early game and you are toast. So don't overestimate what you can do, and don't underestimate what they can do. Anyway, so this here is the trading post. It's open for business. I think we've got about an hour or so game time, so not long before he kicks us out of here. But there's stuff here you can search. Sometimes you find useful things, other times you don't. These vending machines are for multiplayer. So if you want to sell stuff, you can put it in there, basically, and people may choose to buy it. There's some stuff you can use. Sorry, a little hiccup there. I wonder if the trader's in here. No, that's some kind of furnace-y thing. There'll be a building here somewhere with a dude in it. Here we go. There he is. Let's take the weapon off so he doesn't get all antsy about it. And we talk to Trader Joe.
Something you like?
And then we can basically sell him stuff. The currency in-game are these, like, casino credit things. I'll sell that, but I might regret it. Yeah, Duke's casino tokens. Look, just for the time being, I'm just going to hang on to everything I've got.
Thanks for shopping here.
You're
Come
welcome.
again.
Oh, and I'll just show you as well, as soon as we're here. He's got, that's kind of the everything category, and then there's decorative and miscellaneous odds and ends. Weapons, you see he's got rifles and shotties and all sorts of cool stuff. Some ammunition. Doesn't have any pistol ammo, so that's alright. Gun parts and scrap bits you can sort of put together. He's got some clothes and some armor. You can see it's all quite expensive though, so we can't afford any of this stuff. And then sometimes he'll have plans. Here you go. He's got a leather boot schematic and schematics of all these different odds and ends. But his stuff tends to refresh every few days.
Check back again, and I may have what you're looking for.
Thanks, Joel. So yeah, it's always worthwhile. You know, if you're in the area, just pop in and see what he's got. Really, could be something super useful. Could be nothing worthwhile. Now we are going to have to really hoof it. How much timber I've got? I got 100 wood. We'll make some frames. And we'll go quickly chop down a tree. But it's going to get dark real soon. Yeah, I can't have that one. And we don't currently have anywhere to hide at night. Now, it's not so much of an issue because, as I say, I've got zombies set on never run. I was going for that Walking Dead kind of feel. Because I like that kind of zombie game. So, typically, if you're playing it on like its standard settings, at nighttime the zombies can run. And if you're caught out unawares, unprepared after dark, you can very quickly lose your life at nighttime. So I'm going to chop down a couple more of these trees. Get some materials together. There's a couple of zombies up there, but not really worth my effort at the moment. Check the stump. These tree stumps, just quietly, they can be very deceptive. I've found some very useful shit in them. And then sometimes you'll spend like 10 minutes breaking open the safe and you won't find anything. So just always check everything, really, is what I'm getting at there. Okay, we want to get a couple of 100 wood if possible. And that way we can put down the 60 odd frames I've just built and then upgrade them. I do have some tutorials on all sorts of odds and ends, but I don't think I've ever covered just basic structure building. So, long story short, you create these, or you craft these frames. That indicates it's nighttime, officially. And if the zombies were set to run, they would now be running. So, I'm okay because I've got them set on always walk. But, that's broken. Scrap that and make a freshie. Come on now. 130. So all I've got at the moment is this torch to kind of light my way. So what I think I might do is try to find an existing structure just for the night, hunker down, check out my resources, see what we've got, and prepare for tomorrow. I'll see you guys shortly. Okay, so we've got a few tents here. I'm going to scope out these tents, see if there's anything worth taking. Now you'll notice just quickly the ground and the sound effects have changed. On this side it's grass, on this side it's like broken bits of building. That indicates we've stepped into the next biome over, which is like ruined cityscapes. Okay. Now, you have to be careful when you're scouting out any given existing structure, even if it's just tents. Quite often you'll find zombies hanging out in these spots. Presumably the dead people who used to own these tents. But it is always worthwhile. I mean, if you've got a few arrows and a few spare minutes, it can always be worthwhile checking out everything a place like this has to offer. So, there's a zombie. One just walked around the corner. There you are. So I'm going to put my torch on this floating bit of air, apparently. Righto. Ah, shit. Yeah, we're dead. And just like that, you can get snuck up on. Well, dicks. Alright. See what I mean? We're playing on hard difficulty, and whenever I play on hard difficulty, I get reamed. The zombies are quite sneakier than they used to be in previous builds, which is good and bad. It's pesky because they can quickly get to you. But we don't have a base, and we don't have a camp or anything set up, so now it's just dumped us out in the middle of nowhere. And I've got to run, God, all the way back here to find my corpse. Okay, I'll see you guys when we get there. Okay, well it took us a damn long time to get back here, but we made it. Give me a second to quickly get all my shit back in order. That'll do for the moment. Let's grab the torch back. Ooh. So there's one hiding in there. We hit her for 2 times the damage because she didn't see me straight away. I think she's just knocked out. Or knocked down, rather. A couple of good headshots will kill him. Or put him down so you can get above him and finish the job. Now, getting back here was a bloody ordeal. We broke a leg. And we got lucky, actually. We were sort of spotted, but not attacked by a couple of wolves. So we got nothing there. Baggy over here. Nice. That weapon, I reckon, is better. Grab it anyway, just for argument's sake, but I think that weapon is going to be much better than my existing club. Grab some cloth, just in case. Bit of cloth never hurt. Bit of coal out of this. No, just wood. Ah, shoddy. Shoddy and a flashlight. Oh, crap, that's a dog. Dogs are very dangerous. Especially early on. We need to bail. I mean, if we can kill it, I guess that's fine, but I really don't want to mess with it if I don't have to. Dogs tend to hunt in packs in this game. And where there's one, there can quite often be a couple not far behind. Oh shit, well he spotted me. Alright. Might get lucky here. Damn it. Problem is, I'm standing on a really flimsy cloth structure, and if he starts attacking the walls, this whole thing could go tits up real quick. At the minute, I think he's just running around in circles in there. There's not too much of a threat just yet. But he is pissed off because I did shoot him. crap, he's attacking the structure. Alright, we're going to leg it that way, and hopefully he doesn't decide to follow. We're going to drink that. And eat that. Alright, let's just go and hope for the best. Need to put a bit of distance on him and our own selves. As soon as I start talking about being attacked by an animal, my cat decides he wants to try to get on my lap. Bugger off, you. Okay, it doesn't look like we've been followed by a dog, so that's good. Really, Bill? Get out of here. Okay, let's find somewhere to make home, shall we? Now, guns are fun, but they're not super useful. Oh, come on now. And they're very loud. And they draw attention. But because I don't really use them very often, I might as well piss away all the shells on this one just for funsies. They don't really come that... Well, I mean, look, in my experience, they're more hassle than they're worth. You got to find ammunition, rah-rah-rah, and then you got to be a good shot. Later on, you can get sniper rifles and rocket launchers and AK-47s and stuff. Those are a bit more fun. But, yeah, I don't know, I just never really had much luck with the shotgun. And especially playing on insane difficulty, I imagine all the zombies have, like, fucking invisible armor or whatever. Oop. Don't know how we missed that, but we found a way. Now, you'll notice as well, I mentioned earlier about eating and drinking and gaining wellness to increase your overall survivability. The same, unfortunately, works in reverse. You'll notice that since I died, my maximum health is now 89 instead of 100. And my maximum stamina is also down to 89. You get it back by eating and drinking tea. There's some other beverages, and there are some like supplements and drugs and stuff you can get which help to increase your wellness, but those are the two most common ways. Herbal tea and good old food. So what we're going to do now is try to find a residence that we can take over, basically. Early on, it can be a good way to find some extra supplies. You'll often find bit of food, bit of water inside of an abandoned building. And you can also find glasses, or like glass jars rather, which can be used to draw more water from like a lake or whatever. And sometimes you can also find the accessories required for cooking. Can we get this rabbit? Bear with me, I'll be back in a sec. Alright, we're gonna let that rabbit go. It's too much hassle trying to chase him down. We're looking for an abandoned building. Just quickly, because I just noticed him. I said the boars can be quite dangerous. You also have to be on the lookout for wolves. You see him there? Big black wolf. They will savage you in a heartbeat. And again, at this low stage in the game, like level 1... Oh, crap. No, he's attacking the zombie. Like, if I attack him, I'm basically dead. Because there's no way known, with a level 1 bow, that I can output enough damage before he is on me. So we're going to let him go. And continue the search for a house. I'll be back shortly when I find a building we can steal. Sorry, I briefly mentioned you can find things in some structures that will help you with cooking. What I refer to there is you need stones to make a campfire, so you've got somewhere to cook, but you also need a cooking grill. Oh, come on, stay still, will you? Oh, get lost. Forget it. as I pull back on the bloody string, he decides to run. Also, arrows cannot be reclaimed from the ground or from enemies, so if you're going to shoot, make sure you're going to hit what you're shooting at. Or at least you've got enough ammo that it won't make a difference. Alright, skill in archery is going up, so we're slowly doing a bit more damage. Scavenging is going up, means the time it takes to search for stuff is going down. And my athletics is going up, which I think means how much stamina it takes to run. Also, nudity warning, there are strippers in the game. Stripper zombies. Oh, she's got a G on, and she's got some blood-covered titties, but they're titties and butts nonetheless, so if you're a sensitive little flower, just heads up, there's a bit of nudity in the game. Right, we did just find some painkillers, but the thing with painkillers is they give you back some health, but they also take quite heavily from your thirst. So, pros and cons. Because eventually you'll start drowning. Start dying of thirst. Okay. I'm gonna check out this car and then I'll see you guys once we reach town. Okay, so just quietly, this is a horde of zombies. They do appear randomly. They kind of float around the map. They can also come day or night. And they can go basically everywhere. So I'm not really explaining this real well. Basically, they just kind of float around in big packs. And if you're in their way and you're not ready for them, just get out of their way. They're pretty easy to shake, and not all of them will follow, so if you attract one of their attention, that one won't necessarily get everybody else to follow. So don't freak out if one or two start following you. You can break them off the pack, like this one's following me. Nice shot. And then, yeah, individually they can be quite easy to pick off. Unfortunately, as I wasn't earlier, you should be aware of your surroundings wherever possible. Because like I said, these guys can sneak on up on you. So what we're going to do, we're going to clear out this building here. And that's going to be our temporary home. As we move forward with the game, I'll make something prettier. I've got to remember there's duct tape out there. But for the time being and for what it is, for the purpose I need it to serve, it will absolutely do. I just need a nice, secure building which I can hide in for nighttime. I mean, I don't really need to hide, because like I said, I've got zombies set on chill. Actually, that's going to be a pain. Oh, no, you know what, that'll do. Bugger it. We're going to clear this building out and make it home. There's a zombie right in front there. Now, squatting and being hidden gives you a double damage bonus. Squatting and not being hidden just does regular damage. If he's down on the ground, you get a ×3 damage bonus. So make sure you land in those shots while he's down. Again, headshots are the best, but take what you can get. Sweet, so we've got a nice little workbench here. It's destroyed, but it doesn't mean I can't stash stuff in it for the time being, which frees me up some room. Need to get rid of his corpse. And we also need to throw a door on here. Now look, I'm going to be real with you. Do not be fooled by doors, okay? Doors can be knocked down in a heartbeat by zombies. They're really just for looking at almost, but it does buy you a short window, especially the reinforced doors. Can buy you a window of opportunity to get away from a zombie or like a horde, to keep them out for long enough for you to make an escape. Don't know where that is. What we're going to do, though, is quickly put our bedroll down, because at least that way we can, if we die again, we can respawn near our bed. Okay, let's try to get in. There is at least one dog out there. Okay, shit, we're out. There's a dog, and I don't think I'll be able to get the drop on him. She's down. Make short work of her. Look, I do have a few shoddy shells left. Let's see if we can kill this thing. Oh, I really hope that's not a second dog trying to break in. See what I mean about the guns being kind of weak? Shit, that's another dog. Alright, scratch that building. We're gonna find a new house. Jesus Christ. That building was a death trap. Alright, we got a supermarket style building there. We got gas. We got working stiff tools could be useful. There's a church down there. Jesus. Alright, look, let's now that it's nighttime again, it's going to be tricky to see. I don't think we'll be able to take out that dog, to be honest with you. Because we've got no armor. And I've really only got my bow and my club. If I can get the drop on the dog, maybe. But I don't like my chances. Bang this here so I can see. Whoa! Dog's being weird. And the dog's gonna eat me. Come on. Fucking hell. Well, we're Doggy Chow. And that is playing insane difficulty. Alright guys, we're going to call it a day there, because it's going to take me ages to get back to base camp. Look, if you want to see if I survive the next couple of days, feel free to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. We're going to keep on plugging. Eventually this will get a bit easier as we start to develop a bit of a base and whatnot. To be honest, I think we got a little bit unlucky there. The first building I decided to walk into was just bloody infested. But it does mean that as we push on from here, if we keep dying, eventually we're going to have a maximum health of like 50, and that's going to be so bad, because it is insane difficulty, so it's going to be an interesting interesting game. When we pick up next time, I will try to be back there with a small settlement established, so you're not watching me run back and forth and rah. But until next time, guys, may all of your battles be epic, all of you loot drops legendary, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!